Hi Libra, and welcome to your reading. This is a pick a card reading for the eclipse season. I'll choose three piles, or three cards should I say. Choose what resonates, or if none of them resonate with you, please check your other placements in your chart. So the first card I've got is Perseverance. So that's for the first pile. So pile 2, this one. Gratitude. I feel this one underneath. And Vanity for the third pile. There will be timestamps down below for each pile. Pause the video if you don't have enough time to tune in, but I'll leave it running for a little bit and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose the card of Perseverance. So the orange card is the sacral chakra. That's all to do with your emotions, your pleasure, your sexuality. So there's something I feel that you are putting up with, I feel like saying at the moment. Let's see what other cards come out for you to see what guidance we have for you during this eclipse season. So we've got Independence, carving your own path. This one wants to come out. Grief, accepting loss. We've got Challenge, standing up for your rights. This one. Legacy, persistence. And this one. Freedom, breaking the chains. Yeah, like I said, it feels like you're putting up with quite a bit of stuff in your life that it's telling you you don't have to. It's time for you to go out on your own with whatever situation this is to do with, like I said, relationships, family, romantic, or jobs, whatever situation you're in. This card, the grief card, has been coming out an awful lot. We need to, and I want to say with you, because the first one I've said in this is you need to work through those demons like that you've got within you, because I think, like I said, you've been putting up with an awful lot at the moment. And do you know what, we were not put on this planet to suffer. So I think it's something that you need to break free from. I think that's why that grief and loss is there as well, because it's like letting something go, which is the death of something, and starting anew. We've got independence here. It's time for you to literally go out on your own and stand up for what you believe in. So what other messages do we have for Libra? Pile number 1, please. Libra, pile number 1. Way too many cards. It's like, yeah, I feel like that you're not saying, you're holding back. You want to say a lot of things, but I feel like if you do, it'll upset other people, or upset yourself as well. But there's a way of doing things, of standing up for yourself and doing it in a kind and nurturing way, and I feel that's what you need to do at the moment. Okay, so we've got the Empress, and they said, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams and nurture yourself and others. Yeah, and that's what I see in this card, is like you nurture someone. Wow, the strength fell out as well. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. And that's it. It's about forgiving yourself, never mind others. I mean, at the end of the day, you can forgive others, but it's forgiving yourself for whatever's happened in your life. And whether this is to do with any type of relationship, because I see like somebody here as if like they're a friend or a sister or someone like that, is that they're actually guiding you at the moment. But it's just you being strong and standing up for what you believe in for yourself. This one wants to come up. The 9 of Water. Look what it's going to bring. Wishes come true. All your concerns fading away, and a love of life. And I feel that's what you need at the moment. It's about letting go of that cloak that you don't need covering you anymore. You are able to go out on your own and do the things that you love to do in your life. What else do we have for pile number 1 then, please? Pile number 1, any other information, please? 6 of Earth. So we've got gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. Oops. We've got the 3 of Water, a celebration, wedding or graduation or birth announcement, and the need to have more fun, and the 8 of Fire. It says events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things are happening at once. Yeah, I think it's just time for you to it's time for you to balance what has gone on in your life, balance your heart and your mind. And I think this is happening for quite a lot of people. Like I said, this card has come up, this grief card, an awful lot in all the readings. Well, not every reading, but most of the readings. I feel that something is going to come to fruition at some sort of like celebration. You see this lady is dressed up here. Some sort of celebration. And something's going to be said that I feel like you're going to turn on somebody, but what you need to realise is you need to do it in a way that is kind and compassionate and not put you down as the bad one. And the Chariot, yeah, things are moving fast for you. Things are coming in really quickly now. But it says here public recognition, an important achievement, and self-discipline and willpower. And I think that's the main thing with that card, the Chariot one, is your willpower. You have the power to say no. You have the power to do the things that you want to do. So if you choose a path that is going to, something just like at home into my head, like saying revenge, because you've been putting up with things for so long. But if you choose that path of revenge, it's, even though you can stand up for your right, there's a way of doing that. It's a way of breaking free from those things that you were basically born into. I feel like saying, because you've got this legacy card here. Look at this, a new start is coming on the new moon, and the new moon has just happened in Scorpio. We've got the full moon in Taurus saying dreams. Your dreams need a practical plan. Expect powerful change. Look, the new moon eclipse. Yeah, this is definitely the time for you to change things and come out of that, I'll just put up with this. It's time for you to take that cloak off now and say, no, do you know what? Enough is enough. It's time for me now. A win-win outcome is forecast, and that's when you balance. I mean, Libra is the most balanced sign in the zodiac. So, but it's like, it's now time for you to make sure that you are totally balancing your emotions against your thoughts. And we've got meditate and contemplate, and we've also got balanced spirituality, and both of them are Pisces. So maybe some of you have Pisces in your chart as well that you need to go and check out. But it's meditate and contemplate and balancing spirituality and practicality, and that again is just balancing your thoughts with your heart, basically. So take whatever thoughts you have and pop them into your heart and see how you can then deliver that with love rather than in an aggressive type, revenge type way, because that's not who you are. So what piece of advice can we give to pile number 1, please? What piece of advice? Ace of Fire. So an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, and change your life now. Yeah, now is the time for you to move forward, like I said, on your new path. New beginnings are coming in for you. That's going to lead you to success and abundance. But there's no persevering anymore. It's like, no, you're done with that, out with the old and in with the new now. Time for you to stand up to what you want to do in your life. Any other advice or next steps, please? The 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself, totally and utterly. Because I believe that you have everything that you want at your fingertips. It's just like I said, just releasing those demons and bringing in love to the situation. Any other next steps or guidance for pile number 1, please? The World, yeah, brand new cycle starting, and it's saying a job well done. So you are going to actually go the right way. You are going to choose the direction of enlightenment, of joy, happiness, abundance. Just make sure you do everything with gratitude. That's what I would say to you. Just make sure that it's not on the negative side, but it's all for the betterment of yourself and others. I don't even know if that's a word, betterment, but anyway, it just come out of my mouth. So what have we got? Life experience, that's the Tower. So a Tower moment is about to happen for you. Like I said, it could be at some sort of party, whether you've got one going on now between these eclipses, so that's up to the 8th of November, or whether it's a party coming up for the future. It's just that something will happen at this party that is going to change things for you, move you in a new direction. Yeah, the 8 of Water, because it's basically it's saying their desire to move on, and this is saying you are going to something more meaningful now. You don't have to put up with what you put up with in the past anymore. It's changing to a new world now. The Queen of Water. I feel like I need to get one more from this. So it's saying there, trust your intuition. So basically, like I said, go from your heart and not from your mind, because your intuition comes from within, as in, and look at this, the Lovers. Yeah, so maybe it's there's an issue around a relationship, and at the bottom, 2 of Water, and a brand new relationship coming in for you. So we've got the Fool and the 2 of Water as well. Brand new relationship, and I think not just with somebody, with yourself as well. So this brand new relationship with who you are is coming in. Like I said, just control and manage that, your emotions within you. Work from your heart, not from your mind, and you will basically get through this next stage of your life. So one last or a couple more pieces of guidance for pile number 1, please. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Yeah, that's like looking at things differently. Maybe writing down things that you feel. So like whether it be messages you're receiving through dreams, or what happens to you during the day, but just put your feelings down on paper, and that will probably guide you on your path as well. One more piece. Okay, so I seek truth and act upon my realizations. Yeah, because I think that's what you want. Oh, look at this, and I feel like I have to say this because, like I said, you've been putting up with people where you don't have to. I teach people how to treat me. It's your turn to change things around. It's your turn. It's your time to shine, and don't let anybody dim your light, because that's what I feel like has been happening to you in the past. Whoa, wow, pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If it resonated, please give me a like, share, subscribe and comment to the channel. And basically, if this doesn't resonate with you, check your other check the other piles, or check the other placements in your chart. Talk soon. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose the card of gratitude. It's a purple coloured card, which is all around the 3rd eye chakra, which is all around clear vision, clairvoyance, vivid dreams and things like that. So I just want to pull some cards then first, just to see what we have going on. So we've got knowledge. Grief and accepting loss. Wow, that card is coming out like in nearly all readings. These. So we've got culmination, completion and renewal, and we've got transcendence, achieving success, and we've got inspiration. Okay, so I feel like some of you, you're either in the middle of a spiritual awakening, or you are literally, with this eclipse season, you're literally about to go through it. I feel like you've had some heartbreak in the past. Whether it be the loss of a mother or a child or something like that, and I'm sorry if that's happened, but that's, I see like a mother and child in that, and I feel like there's a lot of heartbreak. I also feel that some of you can't get pregnant, and you're looking for a surrogate, or you have a surrogate waiting to come in. Maybe during this eclipse season is when that child is due to be born, but just know that there is, and I don't want you to, this grief and the culmination is all around the start of a new life. So that's why I'm saying I think that there's a baby or something new being born into your life. And like I said, this card and this, not too far off it, these have both been coming up in quite a lot of the readings, because the new moon and the eclipses are basically a time for death and rebirth happening. So it's the end of the old and the beginning of the new. And I think that you've gone through a lot of heartache in the past, but now your vision is clear. Now you know what you want. You are basically moving forward on that path that you're meant to be on, and I really believe it's something to do with either children or there's something that you're definitely birthing new. And I think because this is coming up for you, that's why that gratitude card has come out, because you're so grateful for somebody who's stepped in willing to help you to get what you want. Let's see what the tarot has for you. So pile number 2, the tarot. So we've got the 3 of Earth and the Wheel, and it says the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, and fortune is on your side. Wow. And the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. And then these have come out as well. The Queen of Water, the Knight of Earth, and the Ego, which is the Devil card. I'm going to take another one after that as well. So I think that, with what I'm saying is like you've basically gone through some hardship in the past. You've overcome this by the 3 here I see as basically there's somebody else come into your life to help you. The 5 of Earth. I feel like this to me, the Queen of Water, is that I feel this rebirth of what's happening, whether it be for you or whether, like I said, there's a birth of a child coming in, is going to basically send you on a totally different path. Now I know that can happen when we have children, is like we change our outlook on things. It's just that this is saying that I think this is where your spiritual awakening is coming in, and what I see is don't fear, because the 5 of Earth is like a lack mentality as well, is don't fear what has gone. Look forward to what's coming in. Listen to your intuition, listen to or feel your emotions, understand how your body is feeling, because your body will feel good when it relates to you, resonates with you, you know. I'm just going to just pull one more card after that. But I do feel that because of the heartbreak that you've had in the past, if you hold on to that, I'm not saying that anything bad is going to happen, but you're trying to overcome this, and this is what these eclipse seasons do. It's bringing the light beyond that darkness, and this is the path that you're heading to now. One more card, please, then, please. This one, the Knight of Water. So it says falling in love or wedding proposal, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So, and look what's underneath the sun. I'm going to take that as well. Because it's just too nice not to. Because this is what you want. This is what you want as the happy outcome. And look where I've put it. It says brilliant new ideas lead to success, and I've put it on the card of inspiration. Whatever you're birthing into this world during these eclipses is basically going to give you so much joy and happiness. It's going to bring new ideas to you. It could, like I said, it could be a child, and like that child could be bringing you a better life as well, because you can see it from their eyes. And like that's what we should be doing, is like relying. I don't think it's relying on anybody. It's basically understanding from a child's point of view the magic around. And I think that's what you're going to be grateful for, is because of that. Because you'll see the magic in all things. Prosperity lies ahead. Confidence is your key to success. It's believing in yourself that you know that good things are coming in for you, and I also believe that you know that gratitude brings a lot of that in. No, that is not. Okay, that one is though. Work through your fears, and that's what I was saying before, is like to overcome this this negative ego side of that's trying to get in your head, basically, to say that things aren't going to work out. But you know what, you've basically, I see the flowers growing up here. You've basically planted those seeds a long time ago because of the heartache that you've had, and it's literally bringing new, like I said, new life to you now. So there's no need to worry about whatever fears that we've got. This new moon in Scorpio, which is the work through your fears card, is basically releasing those fears away from you now. Surrender to the divine. So what is coming in for you is meant to be. Hold your vision and be bold and make the first move. So it's your, this to me is like, it's your time. It's up to you what you do with your life. It's saying the first move, but like I think you've already like I said, you've planted those seeds already, and it's just waiting to see them grow. And with this eclipse, in this eclipse season, this is when you're going to see that, because the success is coming in for you, whichever situation that relates to. So what next steps do we have for pile number 2, please? What next steps and further guidance can we give for pile number 2? The moon. Things are coming to light now. So the moon is about hidden things, and like it's basically with this eclipse, the light's coming out from beyond that. So you're going to basically see what's more important for you. Oh wow, the Lovers. Carefully weigh your decisions, good health, intimate relationships. So there could be somebody coming into your life, if you don't already have a partner. The Six of Fire. Whatever it is, it's bringing good news. The Four of Air. Just take time to still keep healing yourself, because you're walking into something absolutely fantastic. Like I said, you've got the sun there, and it's basically bringing you into or onto your path of enlightenment, I'm going to say, because this, whatever you're birthing, whatever is new, is going to change your world tremendously. And we've got the King of Fire. Just focus, focus, focus. Says communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. And look what's underneath. The Nine of Water. I have to take that. It's like your wishes come true, concerns fade away, and a love of life, because that's what you want. This is what, I mean, if I remember, the sun was underneath as well. So this is what you're aiming for, and during this eclipse season is definitely when you're going to get that. It's just that, just make sure that you keep working through your fears, send out all the gratitude for everything that you've got around you at the moment, no matter what that is, because we're in that place at the moment to help us. I am courageous and powerful, and these wanted to come out. I choose to nourish my life and enrich my life. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life, and I am open to and responsive to the abundance of the universe. Yes, you are. You have been doing a lot of work there. You are birthing something new in this life, in this eclipse season, and just know that everything seems to be working out for you for the better. Wow, pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd be grateful if you please like, share, subscribe. If it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check the other piles, or go and check your other placements in your chart. Talk to you soon. Bye now. Hi, pile number 3. You chose the card of Vanity. So this is a blue chakra card, which is all around your throat chakra, which is to do with communication. So let's see what is coming through for you. I know this card came up in one of, I'm not sure which other pile, one of the other messages, so maybe you need to go and check that as well, because I'm seeing quite similar energy from it. But let's see what comes forward. Surrender, letting go of the darkness. Okay. Oh, all these need to come out. Returning, go with the flow. Challenge, standing up for your rights. And we've got understanding, look at both sides. And wisdom, asking questions. Now that one flipped over as well, so I'll take that as well. That is knowledge. Okay, so with that's come out now, it's a little bit different to the other reading I was telling you about, because what I see with this is that you are it's like you're someone who stands up on stage and gives advice to people. It's like you're a wise old leader. There's a lot of people that listen to you, but I feel that even though you give good advice, because I really believe that you do, is that now it's time for you to basically not get ahead of yourself. That's what I want to say, especially with that Vanity card, that when we get in a place of public recognition and stardom, I wanted to say, so let's just say a stardom. I've never been in that situation, but this is what I'm feeling, is that like you can become too vain, you can become full of yourself. And what this is saying is that you need to, yes, stand up for what you believe in, totally. I mean, nobody should ever not stand up for what they believe in. But it's now, with this eclipse season, is basically saying, don't let that darkness take over. You need to, because I think some of you are probably like, know that you're getting ahead of yourself and you shouldn't be. You need to look at things from 2 different angles. So the information you're giving out, I'm not saying is wrong. However, it's your information, it's information you believe in, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the people you are saying it to believes in you. Now, I'm not saying that it's their choice if they want to come and listen to you, and things like that, but what I'm saying is just don't get ahead of yourself, because you can turn people away for that reason. Let's see what the tarot has to say with this. I feel that you've got the information in your mind, you've got the knowledge, you've got the wisdom. However, I think that you just share what you've got, and that's a great thing, like I said. However, I think you need to now do it the other way around, is ask the public, ask your listeners, what do they want to hear? Get them to ask you questions. That's if you haven't been doing it, because I do feel that this is basically you have been you've been putting out the information that you've been receiving, which is a great thing, but now it's time for you to be able to let these public ask you questions. Maybe it's like starting a live chat or something like that to answer questions. I don't know, this is just what I feel at the moment, because you've got the knowledge and the wisdom to do that. It's not just all, I actually see with this that, do you know them TV shows where you've got all these gurus standing up and telling people about everything that they know, but when it comes down to it and they ask you questions, they don't answer the questions specifically. You can answer those questions specifically, and you need to show people that, like, you're not just putting this knowledge out or these words out for no reason. Whatever questions they ask you is basically going to help you and support you. That's what I feel like. If you don't, I mean, it's your, like I said, it's your path. It's up to you what you decide to do. But I just feel that if you don't allow the public to ask you questions, they're going to just think you're one of those gurus, or you're just going to, like, see, with that vanity card, it's just like, I am me, and that's all there is to it. But, like, at the end of the day, we have to adapt to things. We have to change and go with the flow with things. And the world is changing, is that people are asking more and more questions. And yes, they want to see whether you are the real deal. And that's what I'm feeling with this. So don't let vanity or things like that get in your way of changing to suit others as well as yourself. Because we're here to serve humanity. We're not just here for our own benefit. Well, that's where I needed to go with that one. So let's see what the tarot is bringing up. Okay, I feel like this one. The King of Water. So falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Yeah, so maybe that's something you do, is do this live. I mean, you might have been doing live events, is basically change up the way you're doing your events. So instead of you telling, or, I mean, sharing knowledge, is do it the other way and just it's a question and answer session this time. No, just way too many in there, sorry. These two then. Renewal, which is the Judgment card, and the Queen of Fire. So it says review and evaluate, a favourable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. Yeah, totally. And that's what I'm feeling. Look, it says stretch your wings and fly here. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert independence and creativity. And that's what I feel is like, it's doing something different. The way you've done things in the past has worked for you. However, like I said, the world is changing now, and people are asking more and more questions, and they do need to see whether you're really legitimate, that's all. The Two of Water says the positive resolution of a conflict, forgiveness, and a relationship that continues to grow closer. And I think your relationship with your viewers or with your or with the public is going to grow stronger because of this. do also see, because this is just under this, looking at both sides and the Two of Water, maybe there has been a partner in your life that you've had conflict with, and it's basically letting go of like what's happened, and not looking at it from the other person's point of view. So stand in their shoes, basically. 1 second, sorry. The card fell out. Okay, the Two of Earth. Yeah, there's quite a lot of decisions that you need to make at the moment, but just do it in a loving and grateful way. Don't do it in so it's all for you. Do it for, like I said, the sake of everybody, because then it's going to be better for both sides then. Anything else for pile number 3, please? Ego, yeah, don't let that ego get in your way. That's the Devil card. Don't let that little devil on your shoulder turn things so you end up like this. It's not, that's not for the betterment of everyone. Anything else for pile number 3, please? This one. And the Hermit. It says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching and self-discovery. And that's the thing, is like it's going within and seeing what is the best for everybody, because I think you feel that it's there's change on the horizon with this eclipse season, and I feel that like you've been going back and forth about how you should change up your act, I'll say. I'll do it like this, act, because you know that it's becoming stagnant. It's time to release negativity, and a new romantic cycle begins. You've got the show the world the real you, and have faith in your dreams. Yeah, it is. I mean, I think you have been showing people who you are. However, it's time to maybe you have been putting on an act, because I said act before. Maybe you've been doing that because it's just like a routine that you got yourself into, but then behind that it's like, well, actually no, I'm a different person than that. I do have that knowledge, and I can bring that knowledge to the world, but I want to do something different now. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yeah, time to balance off. I was going to say this with the 2 twos as well. It's time to balance everything up in your life now. Is bringing out who you truly are to the world. And don't let your past hold you back. So yeah, so basically it's time for you to change up the things that you've been doing in your life. Time to get rebalanced and focus on the things that you want to bring into your life. And I think it is about showing people who you really are, because I think you've either got to this stage, or you're going to get to this stage if you continue the way you're going, like I said. So, okay, these wanted to come out. Oh, which way around? So these are next steps or advice, further advice to take. But it's saying the King of Water and the 8 of Water. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, and spiritual and emotional growth. And it is time for you to move on. Time for you to do something different. There's another water card, the Page of Water. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. We've got the 3 of Earth, the 7 of Fire, and the 6 of Earth. Yeah, good things are coming into your life. It's maybe somebody is coming into your life that is basically going to help you change the way things are, or how you act in the world. But just know, once you work with them, still stand your ground about like what you want, but there's a way to do that. Is a way to balance things out, like I said, and there you go, you've got that 6 of Earth at the end, which is all around balance and giving rather than just taking off people. I'm shuffling, so there must be another card in here somewhere for you. Whoa, not all them though. Not all them. But we'll take these ones. This is the Magician and the Wheel. Yeah, you've got all the tools that you need to manifest whatever you want into your life. And basically that wheel is saying the cycle is ending now and good fortune is coming your way. However, I do feel it's when you change up and move on to this new path that is coming to you, and show people who you truly are. Forget about what's happened in the past. Just move forward with the new you. So, pile number 3. What last piece of advice can we give you? Oh, that one turned over. I assess matters carefully and discern wisely. Okay, any more pieces of advice for pile number 3, please? Both. Oh, there's a few here, yeah. So, I seek balance and grounding. I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure, and I am loved beyond measure. Yeah, so I believe that you are. I believe people do come to see you if you are an act or somebody who gives advice. But just make sure that, like I said, moving forward, you do everything in a balanced state. So it is for the betterment of everybody else and for yourself. Whoa, that was your reading, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share, subscribe and comment. I'd be so grateful. If you didn't resonate with this pile, please choose one of the other piles or go and check all the placements in your chart for the other readings. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you.